back, my home cooks and chef. Today we prepping for a graduation event. Supposed to be hooking up about good 10 slabs of ribs. I already got 2 on the smoker right now. I'm about to prep these up. So let me just show you, how I prep them. Not too much. These are spare ribs that I'm putting together. I'm not going to be trimming them much at all. This is just seasoning it and putting the marinade on. Getting ready for it to be cooked. So yeah. Summertime is coming around the corner. Well, we've got like a couple of weeks. It's already hot as it is in Texas right now. Gotta get out the barbecue. Everybody graduating, from school, college, high school, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm about to actually put on my seasoning, for it. This is how I prep my meat. Everybody does it differently. There's no one way of doing it. These are some beautiful ribs I got from HEB and Kroger's. They were on sale. See how beautiful they are. And no, I'm not trimming anything. The smoker does everything. The seasoning does well. Some people take the membrane off. I don't, because, I can tell that your ribs don't hold together very well when you do that. And I don't like, so this is how I've been doing it for over 27 years. I was taught by my dad. My dad learns different things over time. Kind of good and funny. I got kind of some of his recipes. I figured it out, Pops. So you see the video. I did figure out some stuff you do, but I perfected it in my way. So, you got to make sometimes some recipes, your own. So if y'all wondering, like, what is this I'm putting on there? I'm putting liquid smoke. Hey, don't nobody have a heart attack because I use a liquid smoke. Because I know you're probably wondering, like, aren't you going to be smoking your meat? Yes, I am. But this is hickory liquid smoke from Wright's. And I swear by it. It's not like the regular type of liquid smoke that you normally see. This was a unique kind. The reason why I say that is because, I actually looked into the history of how this is made and stuff like that. And it's actually made from hickory. What they do is burn down the wood, shoot just regular water on it. And then what they do is squeeze out the oil. So what they do is that, they refine it till it's an oil. So this is actually clear. This is just a bottle I'm using because it's easy for me to spread over my meat. But yeah, I have a big bottle. Let me see if I can show you of it. This is one of our family secrets that we use. Here it is right here. We've been swearing by it for years. But just now, start having it, not just now, but, over the last few years, they just now start having it in Texas, starting to be more and more desired. But this helps enhance the flavor, and it's wonderful. They have mesquite and other stuff, but I don't like mesquite. Some people are mesquite people. But this, it doesn't take or break from it or nothing like that, but I love it. So, so if y'all want to get it, I get it at for those that's catering, they can, you can go to Restaurant Depot to find your bulky items, for those that are caterers or want to cater a large event. That's where you can get a lot of your meat in bulk, or your things, large, gallons of barbecue sauce if you don't make your own. But yeah, that's what I do. So I know we're gonna probably have those in the comments. If you want to, leave in the comments if you use liquid smoke. If you don't liquid smoke, why? Why not? It's a good conversation to have. But I still smoke my meat. But once again, I use a pellet smoker from Pit Boss. For those that and anybody want to know the marinade, this is the marinade I use. I've been using this for quite a long time. So, today I'll give a lot of cooking spoilers for those that be wondering why my stuff is so good. This is marinade. This is marinade, It's a pretty good marinade. You know, I use it on mostly a lot of my meats. I don't use it on my beef. So there's a, you know, I have my own different type of, but seasoning. But yeah, you guys, this is my binder. This is what I always use. And you know, when I put it on my chicken, I let it soak on my chicken and marinate in for about a day or so. But with the pork, not necessarily. It's just a bind because I'm putting a dry rub on top. So you know, that's why, you know, and really it doesn't need it because, you know, once it's on there, you know, the smoke of the pit and the cooking of it is going to do the rest of the, you know, the large part of the work. So this is just a good binder. It does give a good coating to it, flavor and stuff like that. So I'm getting ready to, you know, like I said, season up my meat. You know, make sure you season your meat well. You know, if you wonder, this is my special blend of my own. You know, but you can use SPG. I don't use sugar in mine. A lot of people like that. I don't use it up front. So let's explain that. What I do is I put my sweet base, you know, on the when I wrap it or when I do the second cook, stuff like that. Because right now you don't want to get burn marks or discoloring and stuff like that on your ribs and stuff like that. And you can pat it down. I don't pat it down. People do a whole lot of unnecessary things, from my opinion, on their ribs and stuff like that. But just season it evenly. You know, that's what I do. And you can use your sugar. You know, I would actually spritz it with apple cider vinegar and apple cider mix. And if you notice, I don't season the bottom of it, and I don't take the membrane off, like I said earlier. It helps hold the meat together. You know what I'm saying? That's, I notice people talk about that, but you know, when you catering a business, you know, and doing things like that, you know, that, you know, some people do that for competition. This is not a competition. This is just a job, and you know, I'm not in a competition for nobody. You know, sorry, not to sound cocky, but you know, just saying. And that's pretty much it with the seasoning. This is pretty much, I mean, this seasoning right here, I'm going to have soon to the market. You guys purchase it. This is my cluck rub right now. I'm just trying out different logos for it. But, I mean, you know, for it, stuff like that. But as of right now, this is the one that I came up with. These are my prototypes. But I will be coming out with urban culture spice blends. You know, my jerk is coming out. This is my all-purpose. I will have a prime rib and brisket rub as well. I'm coming out with, so stay tuned to that as well. Let me wash my hands. I mean, I got gloves on, but you know, I like to wash the seasoning off my gloves. But yeah. You know, this is a little catering tip for those that are, you know, interested in catering and stuff like that. You know, a lot of times we get ribs, you try to figure out like how many ribs, you know, can you feed a person. One rack of rib can, well, you know, I'm doing 2 pieces to every plate with a leg quarter in this meal and stuff like that. But if you're wondering, you know, you always say like 2 per person in a rib. So a lot of times there's a 10 to 8 count rib. You know, if you're not trying to cut it up and just, you know, a St. Louis style or whatever like that. These I normally keep whole with these didn't come with the rib tips on them, but sometimes they do. But you know, some people cut them up, you know, to use for another job. You know, for me, you know what I'm saying, I give my customers the best of the best up front. So, you know, I don't cut nothing off. You know, more likely you would get more than what you would think you would get, you know, in an average dinner. So, like if I was doing a dinner plate, you know, I would do 2 ribs, you know what I'm saying, and 2 sides, or maybe 3, depending on how big or small the rib is. So, you know, that's a tip. And then you go by the market price, but you always want to average yourself. Each rib can be an average of between $15 to $20 a spare rib. You know what I'm saying? A whole spare rib. So you want to make sure you put those into the cost of, your charges and stuff like that. I hear a lot of people, that claim to like to do this as a business, but they don't really know how to do costs because they worry about, pricing it for people because they're like, oh, it's too high. But the thing is, just like how gas goes up, you still got to put gas in your car, right? So, what I'm saying, when it comes down to the business, why cheat yourself, what I'm saying, when it comes down to it. If it's a hobby, keep it as a hobby. You'll never make money. You just be cooking for people just for fun. So, what I'm saying, I'm being serious about that because, I've been in this career for a long time. I hear all kind of people, points of views and stuff like that. And that's all it is their points of view. If you're not on this side of the business, what I'm saying, like that, to understand how to do the numbers, what I'm saying, you don't know what you're doing. So I learned that, in the beginning of my business, I was actually charging less because I was worried about the pricing. But, put it like this, you don't want to find people that don't want to pay for what you're charging like that. So they're not going to be your regular business or regular folks buying it. For those that stick with you, it doesn't matter what your prices are because they know the quality of your food. So that's what I base mine on, is the quality of my food and everything like that. I hear people, talk about barbecue and talk about this and that. I have a wide range of different types of food that I cook all across this. I'm just doing a lot of barbecue right now because it's summertime, so there's been a high demand and request. But make sure you don't cheat yourself when you are pricing yourself like that. So, if you asking me like, how much would you do a plate of this? I would do $15, between $15 to $20 a rib plate for, for those. That just depends because meat has went up. And it's sad that, it's went up like crazy, even on pork and chicken, but it has. Even beef is like outrageously, because right now, averagely, you could probably charge a person probably for a brisket about $150 to $200 for a 12 to 15 ounce, 12 to 15 pound brisket, whole brisket. So it just, like I said, you have to know your cost when you're doing stuff. And this is for the caterers, for those that just want to do it for their friends and family and stuff like this, doesn't matter. I know I have all types to come into my channel and stuff like that, but for those that are catering or interested in catering, I always reach out to me and I can give you great tips on that. I've been in business for about 20 years now. 10, because of COVID, we kind of like had to close shop for a little bit, but we're back up and running slowly but surely. And for those that, would like to order ribs, we do ship the ribs. We're going to be having them on our website very soon. We do ship them out now, but only a small portion of people that been with me buy our ribs and stuff like that. And we only sell them in a minimum of three packs of 3, and they'll be fully, cooked, because I can't send nothing that's raw, So, but anyway. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna let these sit here and marinate. I'm gonna go out here and check on the ribs. Y'all can come with me. I'm about to go outside and check on the ribs. And hold on, I'm gonna grab the camera in a second to check on the ribs. But let me turn the camera around so you can see me. But yeah, so let me go outside, check on the ones out in the smoker. So I'll take you with me. But love doing what I do. It's an art to me. I've always loved cooking for people. I got that love for my dad. My dad was the biggest cook in the house and the biggest critic, and so I became that. Hold on, I'm gonna put this down so I can check on it. Let me flip the camera around. You can see what I see. Alright, you guys, looking pretty good. Yep. I'm about to go get the vinegar. I left it in the house, so I'll leave y'all here. I'll be right back. And we'll close this up. Alright, I'm back. But hope that didn't take too long. This smoker comes in handy. So what I have is about 80 to 20, 80% cider vinegar and 20% water. And I'm just spraying. Top coming on. And that's it really, guys. When it comes down to that, you know, everybody spritz it with different things. Some people spritz it with water, but I'm like, why would you want to spritz it with water? You know, you ain't putting no flavor on it, so that's not what I do. But yeah, this is a Pit Boss vertical smoker. Love it. Pro Series. I think it's number 4 or 2 or something like that. But yeah, this is a pretty good smoker. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, I'll probably put a video up when it's all done and stuff like that. But I'm about to get back into cooking. Appreciate y'all stopping by at the Urban Culture Kitchen. This your boy. Sorry, this your boy KC, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I always coming with the easy tips and everything like that. And for, you know, if you have any questions about you know, what I did at barbecue, you know, put it in the chat below. Sorry, next door, you know, they doing the roofing, so yeah, they're having fun on top of the roof. Well, I gotta cut this grass, but anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Appreciate y'all stopping on through, you know what I'm saying, to check me out. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. This your boy KC, and I'll see you in the next video.